Johnny and I joke all the time about Leury Garcia, and it's not joking. I like Leury Garcia, like as what he was supposed to be, not an everyday player. He's been with the Sox for a long time, since like 2013, man. He's been with us for a hot minute. I'll tell you what, him leading off today, and even the other day when he did, I'm shocked by that. And I'm not a big numbers guy myself. Like, I'm not a stat cult or whatever they want to call that realm. But dude, he's been really bad. I don't think he should be at the top of the lineup. And he kind of proved that today. There's a couple situations where he could have drove in a run and he ends up getting an out. And it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of typical. The lineups have been just so odd lately, Sean. I don't really know where to go.
Yeah, but you're not wrong. The lineups, there's something to that, and I think that's why there is, the uproar every day with the new lineup, because you sit there and you go, man. Like, I know, like when I played college baseball, right? Like, routine and consistency. Like, there is something to be said. Like, you walk into the dugout and you know where you're hitting. Right. Like, you should be seeing, okay, do I have an off day today? Like, that's the only thing that you should be questioning, not where I'm hitting, what position I'm playing. But to your point on Garcia, I think as a fan base, we all do love Leury, right? Like, we all, like, there's a soft spot in the heart.
Definitely for me. I'll say that.
Not for what he should be doing. Like, he should not. He can't play every day. Right. Like, at some point, this roster needs to be built and constructed to where he is not playing every day. He needs to come in and late inning defense, throw him, possibly put him in a Sunday lineup. Put him in a Sunday lineup.
I agree with you. A guy like him is valuable because he can play all over the diamond, right? And that's what you kind of just have him for, to plug and play when needed. But in this situation, with having Eloy out and having Robert miss time with COVID and having TA hurt and having Makata hurt and going throughout this whole situation, I mean, the excuses are just piling up why these guys aren't hitting and why they're not performing. But that's why Leury's here every day. It's because Tony really doesn't have another option. Tony La Russa doesn't. But at the same time, this is where he gets his criticism, by putting Leury, who's been really
in the 9-hole. He needs to be in the if he's going to play, he needs to be in the 9-hole.
He's not playing for his bat. He's playing because he can give you something in the field. That's the only reason. That's it.
Right,
that's why he's in.
But you're not wrong, and I think about the injury stuff, because we sit here and we are like, oh, why is Leury playing again? Well, see, here's the thing: is Leury's great if one of these guys go down. Right, he's you can plug him in for a few weeks. It is what it is. You bite the bullet. You put him in the 9-hole. Let him play shortstop because Tim's out. The problem is the White Sox injuries have all piled up on one another for the second year in a row, and you're seeing like those depth pieces, those last guys on the roster, having to start every single day. And there's reasonings behind why those guys aren't starting every single day, or at least supposed to. Right. And when injuries pile up, like you said, Timmy's out. Eloy's out. Robert's been out. Makata's been out. Like that, eventually, like it's gonna affect the roster.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you see where like the huge holes are in the roster. Like I'm sure you wish this was MLB The Show just like I do, and turn the injuries off and just fucking ride. We can't do it. So you have guys like Josh Harrison, who's been just absolutely terrible. And if anybody's listening right now, which we have quite a few actually in here, but go over to ontapsportsnet.com and read NWI Steve's article on Josh Harrison, how bad he's been. Like, I mean, it's just, that's what we have to work with. So it's seriously, pick your poison. Which one is it? You want Leury or you want Harrison in there? Who do you want?